we're showing all forms of farming, but yeah, this is for the pork. I'm hoping that nobody here eats them, but because they'll go in a gas chamber. I don't know if you know much about what happens to animals in animal agriculture, but they're all going to be killed. They'll all be gassed, and it's really ridiculous because the shop you've just been in, they have vegan.
Oh, this is vegan.
I think that is, yeah. So many places you can go in. You go in Pré-à-Manger, there's vegan stuff, and it's you can have burgers. You can go in that shop over there and get a vegan meal. And for some reason, we just keep paying for them to be killed. Are you against animal abuse?
Not really. Well, sorry, animal abuse.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It's gonna sound really bad. Sorry, it just tastes so good.
It tastes so good, yeah, but you don't miss out on the taste when you are vegan, I must say. But would you say a moment, so when you enjoy the taste of something, you're enjoying it for about 5 minutes, right? Maybe not even that. Would you say that that's more important than a life of an entire individual?
It's mostly painless, isn't it? Because surely it's, I mean, relatively instant death.
Is that okay if the death is instant? Say if someone like shoots me in the back of the head and I instantly get killed, like is that worth, like, say I have the tastiest flesh in existence, would that be worth it to take my life away?
Two very different issues there.
I'll make it easier, okay?
Yeah.
Say I get a pleasure from the sound of a dog squealing when I punch them. Like I've got.
Pain's for pain's sake, isn't it?
No. It's just for the pleasure.
Sorry,
Yeah. So it's a sensory pleasure. It's the same thing, and it has the same issue for the animals. Like, would you say that that's worth it? Because I really like the sound. It gives me so much pleasure.
But that's the sound of the pain, whereas there's not too much pain involved in this, and it's comparison to pain. So if you don't know,
There's all this torture that happens. Like, it's not just that they're killed before anyway. But say we had a magical scenario. We're talking about the violation of someone's entire existence being taken away. Surely, if it's painless, like, it might be the most painless death ever, but someone's entire existence has been taken away. Surely that's even worse sometimes than torturing someone quickly. Some people would rather be tortured for 20 minutes if that means that they get to, like, keep their life.
I can't stand torture.
Well, like, torture is rampant in animal agriculture. Like, you haven't seen here, but like, did you see what was happening to the pigs?
Yeah.
Their tails get cut off without anaesthetic, their genitalia gets pulled out, their teeth get pulled out, they get branded. And this is torture for them because all these animals, they're selectively bred to be bigger than they would be. And so many of them end up dead before they're even killed. Like, loads of these, I've been in these farms before. You see ones that haven't grown big enough and they're dehydrating, they're starving to death because their feedlots are going up and they can't even reach. Then they get pecked to death. We don't even know the scope of just how many animals are, and I've seen dead babies in bins like that. It's everywhere. In the local RSPCA assured, Red Tractor approved, you will find cruelty. And I just want to know, is it worth it? How can it be? If it were any other animal, if it were a dog, we'd look at someone and think they're a monster for saying that. What's actually different between a dog and a pig and a chicken and a... I'm sorry to bombard you with this, it's so important because there is actually no difference between the dog and the human. And like, imagine if it was dog McDonald's they were going on about just then, like saying, I'm going to go get a dog, like dog meat. We would think they were the cruelest people on the planet. But for some reason, because it's a chicken, I don't know the difference.
I'm not educated enough on the whole endeavour to
Yeah.
learn enough.
I would definitely say that for every reason we value humans, we value our experience, we can feel, we can love, we can suffer. They can do that too, and they're doing it right now, in the trillions, by the way. Like,
I think it's unnecessary that so many are going to get killed for so little to go around. And like, there's like people starving. And
Yeah.
like the excess farming.
and then we're feeding the food to the animals to kill them. It makes no sense. No. Veganism is the way that makes sense.
I struggle with veganism. I tried to go vegetarian for a year. It's honestly, like, I don't know, it's just sort of an acquired taste thing. And for me, I just got really sick of chickpeas and lentils and stuff, and I don't know what else I can eat.
Well, Norwich actually just got voted the most vegan obsessed city in the UK. You can go anywhere.
I know, I was looking at the market.
Yeah,
vegan.
and you know there's the Lucy's chip shop that does vegan battered sausage. There's vegan like Tofury is a vegan cake shop. You can go. There's an app called Happy Cow, and you can find anywhere that does vegan options. Yeah, they can help you. You can cook with them, and they'll really appreciate like doing that together. Because otherwise we're paying for that. And look how scared they are. They're not daft, they know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. A lot of the time they seem shocked. They don't know because it's quite disconnected. We just see a body part. We don't see the actual process.
Part of life, isn't it?
So it'd be part of life to kill you? No, it wouldn't be. Why would you think that?
Everyone think what they want, don't they?
What's that, sorry?
Everyone think what they want, don't they?
Think what they want or eat what they want.
Well, do both, can't they?
Well, we can't eat what we want. We can't eat dogs. We can't eat humans.
Well, in certain countries you can.
You can.
Eat dogs in certain countries.
What about humans?
No, not humans.
No, exactly. So what would be we can't exactly eat what we want, and what would be the difference between a human and another animal? Whatever.
Yeah.
That isn't a...
Well, I don't know what your intention is to get a reaction at me or something.
No, so the intention is to get people to go vegan.
Well, become a limp wrist.
A what, sorry?
Limp wrist.
A liberalist.
Limp wrist.
A limp wrist.
Why would I want to become vegan?
Because then you're not paying for something that you can't justify.
Right.
What is it about a human that's so different to the rest of these other animals that means, oh no, you can't eat and kill you, but you can eat and kill these animals? We're animals too. It's worth thinking about, isn't it?
Not really, no.
Why not?
Well, it's just how I've been brought up to eat meat. It's just...
Don't you think that it's good that you can be able to explain and justify things that you're doing as you're doing them?
Not really.
Not really, you just do things without thinking, you just go through the motions.
Well, no. You go in a shop and that's buy meat. You know it's got killed in there, yeah, but...
Yeah, and why is it justified? That's the question.
That's just how it's been for years and years, isn't it?
So for years and years, FGM has taken place. Is that fine because it's happened for years? For years and years, there were public hangings. For years and years, people have been killing humans. Is that okay because we've done it for years?
Well, certain humans, yeah, they deserve to get hanged. That, bring it back.
Yeah, but generally it was anybody would get hanged if they just broke the law or there was a weird law. Was that okay? Because it happened for a long time. That's not what I'm asking, like, because it happened for a long time.
No, like shoplifters in that. Certain countries, when they get caught, they get hand chopped off.
Is that okay? Yes. Because it happened. Is it? But if it happened for a long time, would that be? So what if you just talked about child? If that happened for a long time, would that be okay? If someone said, "Oh, that's been happening since the dawn of time, so that's okay," You would say no, right?
Right.
Exactly. So it can't be because it's happened for a long time that it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they.
So what makes it justified?
Well, I just didn't see the point why you got to have it on TV and plaster it about for.
Because we want to show people what happens. They don't know what happens. Some people actually like care. You said you're not bothered by it, but some people do actually care about this and don't want to see animals like suffer. They don't want to see them harmed. If you're not bothered by it, that's fine.
How many people you turned into vegans then?
I don't know the number. And to be honest, I'm not too concerned with the number. I'm just concerned with letting people know. And I would love it if like thousands of people did change their mind, but it's hard to get people to change their mind because they act like they don't care.
So is living like a vegan, is it a cheap way to live then?
Yeah, I've been vegan for 9 years, and I started as a student, and I would have like £5 a week sometimes to have, and I would have to skimp. But yeah, it's like some of the cheapest foods are vegan, like rice, beans, like peas, stuff like that. They're some of the cheapest stuff. But if you want like burgers and everything, because I eat burgers, I still want to enjoy myself. I just get the vegan version from like Aldi,
But why would you get like an artificial something?
What do you mean, sorry?
Well,
Because
you're on
like,
about a vegan burger.
yeah, but well, a burger isn't like, it doesn't look like a cow, does it? It's been processed, it's been seasoned, so I'm just getting plants that have been processed and seasoned, and I'm enjoying the things that I want to enjoy, that I did enjoy, that I didn't realise were part of someone's body,
Right?
I still want to enjoy myself. Otherwise, we can't win either way. It's either we just live on rice and peas and don't eat anything other than, or we are, being weird by eating burgers and pizzas and.
Being weird by eating burgers.
Yeah.
That's a bit.
Is it? You don't think it's weird for a vegan to eat like a burger, right?
Well, that's weird that you call it a burger when it isn't a burger.
I mean, it is a burger. It's just a patty made from flesh. And mushrooms have flesh. Mushrooms aren't an animal. So it's not really weird. It's the same thing. It tastes the same. I just have a think about it. Like, animal abuse doesn't need to bother you. You don't need to care about an individual to just not kill, like pay for them to be killed. You don't have to care about every human before you don't pay for them to be killed. But that's what you're like. I'm not being funny, but like babies are being taken away from their mothers in the dairy industry.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't have to care about that. You don't have to, but it is still wrong whether or not you care about it. Because we can't justify it.
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Do you know how many insects are killed per year for vegans?
Do you know what the animals are fed?
Yeah.
So crops.
Yeah.
So any issue that you take with that would be tenfold if you include animals in this way.
It's a way of life.
What's that?
Way of life.
How is it the way of life to kill others, though?
Well, humans are omnivores, so they eat
So should we
plants
kill
and
each other because it's the way of life?
animals. That's a bit different in society.
So we disagree with each other. Should we just kill each other because that's the way of life? No, we shouldn't. We are civilized, right?
Well, I won't go that far.
Well, I wouldn't go that far either. We're not civilized, but we try to be and we want to be. So let's do it. It's something to think about. That's all I'm saying. It's something to think about. Because if you have a problem with the insects dying, then you will have a problem more with feeding the animals first, all these crops, then killing them.
Do you know how many bees are killed per year to the vegans?
Even worse of a problem on...
No. Bees are the things that keep us alive.
Yeah,
You know
but
that?
yeah, and then the honey industry. When
Yes.
you actually look at the data that you're talking about, 60% are killed by mites, and it's to do with the honey
Do you
industry.
know how many crop fields have to have insects killed?
Do
per year?
vegans eat honey? No. There we go.
Honey's
We're not even involved in that
Honey's
process.
delicious.
Yeah, but
right,
okay.
hear me
But
out,
think
hear
of
me
all
out,
the
listen.
bees dying.
Do you get stuff imported from other countries, like avocados?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
that's not an issue.
Airplanes. Yeah, how much CO2 does that take to travel?
We're not vegan for the environment, vegan for the animals.
Burgers are
It's a
nice.
complete red.
Burgers are nice.
It's a red herring. Yeah, that's all you can revert to. Thank you.
How many people inside?